Are beets and artichokes good when you have gallstones or bad when you have gallstones? I've heard both. But let me clarify something because this is really an important subject. I mean, we don't want people suffering from bouts of pain, what's called colic in professional lingua, just because they made mistakes, right? So let's talk about it. What do beets and artichokes have in common? They are both very, very effective cleaners for the liver. They cause the liver and the gallbladder to squeeze out their juices, which is a very good thing to do when you don't have gallstones. Why? The worst thing in the world when you have gallstones is a good squeeze of the liver and the gallbladder. When you squeeze them, it either squeezes them onto the stones and causes inflammation, or, well, once in a while, the squeeze will be enough to push out a stone from the gallbladder or from the liver into the duct, and if it gets stuck there, that will not be fun. Okay? That is why it's so important to actually keep the liver and gallbladder squeezing very gently while you prepare for the liver flush and then go through that process. Once you're done, once there are no more stones in the system, squeezing the liver and gallbladder once in a while nice and strong is actually a wonderful suggestion. We actually promote that, but not while there's stones still inside. So it's not about black and white. You don't have to like totally, fear touching either. It's about eating in moderation. If you eat a few small cubes of beets, cooked into your whatever, it should be fine. If you eat one or two artichoke hearts, or a few leaves of artichoke, no problem. It's highly unlikely that that will squeeze your liver or gallbladder enough to cause problems. But if you actually enjoy both of them like I do, and enjoy eating 3 or 4 full artichokes, leaves, and the heart in one go, or if you love, beet juice, like a whole bottle full, and chug it down, or borscht. Either way, that's a little too much. So the answer to whether it's a good idea or not is yes in moderation, no if not, and mostly yes after you clean the stones, after you flush them all out. Wonderful then, wonderful. Really, it's an enjoyable feast and value. Now, if it's still a little confusing for you and you have questions, just ask below. I'll be glad to answer any question you have. And of course, if you sign up to the channel, I'll be able to give you a lot more value because there's a lot more coming where this came from. So, until the next one.